Talking about your second innings, you were appointed as a coach of Mumbai Indians. And from a Sri Lankan fan's perspective, I could say that Mumbai Indians is the second most supported team in Sri Lanka because of Mahela Jayawardene, and of course Lasith Malinga was part of it for a long period of time, I would say. Can you explain me the sequence of events that occurred leading up to you being appointed as a coach of Mumbai Indians?
To be honest, I had no ambitions of being a coach. At that time I was still playing franchise cricket. After retiring, I gave myself 2 years to play franchise cricket. So I was doing that, playing everywhere, because even up to that point I hadn't played county cricket in England. So that was the time I went and played for Sussex and Somerset. I've really enjoyed my time. And I remember when I got the call, I was in Bangladesh playing the Premier League. And at that moment, I think I had done a couple of consultancy work with the England team and a few others. So that was my experience as a coach, but as a consultant, parting my experience. And they called and said that they're interested to have a conversation of taking over Mumbai's, and my first thing was I have no experience coaching. But they said, no, we just want to have a chat and see whether you like, what's on offer, in the sense that, the control that. But one thing I told them, obviously, and to date they've respected that, I have said, I take responsibility for the decisions I take, simple as that. So I did not want any interference from anyone. If I am the head coach, and I take full responsibility for team selections and execution, and that is in my control. And I said, if I'm not making the right decisions, feel free to let me go. But if I get anyone interfering with my processes, then I will leave as well. So that's the agreement that we had, a verbal agreement, and up to date. Both parties have respected that, and that's the uniqueness about that franchise. And they are very passionate, they are involved, but ultimately, there's a process in place. So there's transparency, there's structures. The players understand how everything's been done. So first 2 years for me was a learning experience, because I hadn't been a head coach making decisions, but I've enjoyed the challenge, and it was a challenge. And I've learned a lot about corporate governance, in the sense they run that franchise like a company kind of thing. A lot of structures in place, so I've learned quite a bit on that side, how to run a franchise, how to run that, and then how to incorporate the game into that as well, so that the mechanism works together. So yeah, it's been a amazing learning process for me.